Dear viewers, welcome to the live coverage of Falcons Champions Trophy T20 first edition Group D match coming our way. Match number 17, Royal Lions Cricket Club taking on Osmani. Royal Lions Cricket Club winning the toss and electing to have a bat first. As we have a look at both the squads, first up Osmani, led by Mohammad Dilawar, Abdul Muttalib wicketkeeper, Al Amin Al Islam, Mohammad Faisal, Mohammad Mufizul, Mohammad Nazmul, Mohammad Sajib, Naid Mia, Rafiqul Islam and Sharif Mia to make the playing 11 for Royal Lions Cricket Club. Manjula, Fatih Ranala J with the wicketkeeper, Manoj Supan, captain Abdul Mubin, Amal Iration, Basit Ali, Don Manjula, Imas Ahmed, Kevin Varna Surya, Lavlu Hussain, Nalak Hadayan and Sebastian Devasia to make the playing 11. The two opening batters are out there at the center. Nalak Hadayan at the non-strikers end, left-handed batter, and it is the captain Manoj Supan who will be taking the first strike. All set for the proceedings to begin. Here comes the first delivery. Well-directed delivery, and that's cleaned him up. Beautiful delivery there, well-directed in the block hole. The batsman not even able to work that away and has been knocked off. Manoj Supan on his way back to the dugout, cleaned up of the very first delivery. Beautifully bowled by Nahid to get a wicket of the very first delivery of the match for his team, as Manoj Supan departs without troubling the scorers for a duck. There's that delivery going wide of the crease and angling it into the right-hander. Manoj Supan all over it to be cleaned up with a quality delivery by Nahid. Don Manjula, the batsman, walking in at number 3. Pretty early to make his way out to the center of the first delivery. A wicket going down for his team. Manoj Supan cleaned up with a beautiful delivery by Nahid in the block hole, and he was all over it, not able to work it away. That's another good delivery. That is surely going way down the leg side. That angle troubling the batsman. Good delivery again from Nahid. There's the delivery, surely going down the leg side and going to miss the stumps. That's worked away. The fielder, brilliant stop from him, a diving effort to his right. Quality stuff. And a dot delivery again from Nahid. He's played that uppishly. There is protection in the deep. Long on fieldsman in place as Don Manjula gets off the mark with a single coming in from his bat. That gets the left-handed Nalak Hadayan on strike. Beautiful delivery there, angling it away from the left-hander, and also in his follow-through, instead of going the other side, he's got in front of the umpire's view there. Umpire Sajjad Ahmed will be looking at it closely. Good delivery from Nahid. Swing and a miss, and a wide will be signal again. The bowler going across This time the umpire probably might have a word with the bowler. Connects it on the full but finds the fielder there. Fumble from him. That lets the batsman sneak a single. Over number 1 ends. 3 runs on the board for Royal Lions Cricket Club for the loss of the captain's wicket. Mufizul has been introduced into the attack to bowl the over number 2. Early wicket for Osmani to get rid of the captain. Manoj Supun cleaned up with the beauty of a delivery. And it's going to be Nalakadayan on strike. He's got a run of 2 deliveries. Don Manjula has got 1 from 3 deliveries. Fuller delivery, nicely played along the ground. Plays it straight and a single added to the score of Royal Lions Cricket Club. That gets Don Manjula on strike. This is going to be interesting. Don Manjula is a powerful striker of the cricket ball. And if he strikes the ball really hard, for sure the runs are going to come in quick and fast from his bat. Mufizul, the bowler, bowling to John Manjula. He's got that off the thickish edge. The ball is in the air and that has gone flying over the ropes. Waiting for the umpire's signal, a boundary signal coming in from the umpire Shahid Raja. As I expected, Don Manjula would not shy away from playing the big strokes. Came off the very, very thickish edge and straight away into the third man region for a boundary to come in for Don Manjula. Not a very convincing strike from him, but the result is there as a boundary coming in for Royal Lions Cricket Club. Nicely bowled, that strikes the batsman obviously on the pad. Surely going on to miss the stumps there. A quality delivery from Mufizul to trouble the batsman with that movement into him. Mufizul to Don Manjula. That's worked away on the offside. He wants the single, but his partner Nalakadayan was never interested and there was never a run on there as the fielder was very quickly onto the ball. Good clean work from him. That's a good delivery again, watchfully played by the batsman straight to the cover fielder. Another dot delivery. It's turned out to be a good over this Mufizul, apart from that thickish edge that resulted in a boundary in the third man region. It's been a quality over bowling to Don Manjula and keeping him quiet for the last 3 deliveries without a run coming in. Royal Lions Cricket Club losing an early wicket, the captain departing. And there he goes for the big one. He's found the fielder in the long on, making no mistake. A catch is taken and that's the wicket number 2. Don Manjula has to depart and it is Mufizul who struck here in the last delivery of the over number 2. 2 wickets down for Royal Lions Cricket Club. Not a very good start for them after they won the toss and elected to have a bat first. First up, it was Manoj Supun who departed on the very first delivery of the match, and now in the last delivery of the over, number 2, a long on fielder, keeping a close watch on the ball, hangs on to the catch, and very nicely held as Manjula, in fact Don Manjula, is on his way back to the dugout. 2 overs done, 8 runs for the loss of 2 wickets as the new batsman makes his way to the centre. Over number 3 coming in, and it's going to be Nahid Mia to start off his second over after a brilliant first one where he got a wicket in the very first delivery of the match. And he will be bowling to the left-handed Nalak Hadayan on strike. Again, that angle across the left-hander going through to the keeper. Good start to the over number 3 with the dot delivery coming in. Royal Lions not off to a good start after they won the toss, selected to bat first. 2 men pretty early back in the dugout for them. Nahid with the ball. That's too wide from the batsman, and that's going to result in a signal coming in from the umpire as 1 run is added to the score of Royal Lions in the form of a wide. That's watchfully played, but the ball has just missed the outside edge and through to the keeper. Another brilliant delivery from the bowler, Nahid. There's been top-class bowling from him to keep it very tied up for the batsman. Not able to get him away. That's played uppishly. It could be another chance. The fielder giving it a chase will fall away from him, the ball. As that was played uppishly by Nalaka Dayan, looking for that powerful strike through the offside. Eventually landing safely for the batsman as 1 more run is added to the score. That gets Manjula on strike for the first time, facing the first delivery out there at the centre. Naid has been brilliant with the ball, bowling some quality deliveries in this over as well. Came very close to picking up a wicket. Fortunately for the batsman, the ball landing safely. That's another quality delivery. The batsman looking to defend it. Fortunate that didn't come off the inside edge and go on to the stumps. Another terrific over this. Still 2 deliveries remaining in this. It's Manjula on strike. Another fielder being added onto the offside field here for the right arm bowler. Swing and a miss. Probably off the inside edge. Manjula preparing to go big. Doesn't get it off the middle of the bat. Another dot delivery here. That's with on offer. The batsman looking to cut that away. Misses to get any bat onto the ball. A dot delivery to finish off. Over number 3 ends the scorecard for Royal Lions Cricket Club. 10 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Over number 4 coming in, and it's Mufizul after a successful first over from him to get a reward and pick up at a big wicket of Don Manjula. That's nicely driven. Mid-on fielder gets around to the ball and collects it nicely. Another dot delivery from the bowler as Nalaka Dayan looks to play that along the ground and finding the fielder in the mid-on. It's driven nicely to the mid-off fielder. Hesitation, and finally the manager to pick up that single. Nalaka Dayan and Don Manjula not quite confident when they went through with that run. Eventually making it as the mid-off fielder was pretty deep inside the 30-yard circle. And it's Don. It is Manjula on strike now. Don Manjula back in the dugout after being held on in the previous over of Mufizul's bowling in the long on region. That's off the inside edge and back towards the keeper there. Good delivery again from Mufizul, keeping it very nice and tidy with some quality deliveries coming in from him. Strucks on the pad. Confident appeal there as Manjula was looking to go across the line. Didn't get any bat. A leg by as another run is added. That was a good delivery again from Mufizul. That was a very confident appeal from the bowler and the fielding outfit. Probably hitting him outside the off stump line. That's why the decision not quite going in favor of the fielding outfit. As Nalaka Dayan is back on strike now. Good delivery again, very nicely bowled. Nalaka playing it back towards the bowler. Been difficult for Royal Lions with some quality bowling coming in from Osmani bowling outfit. Over number 4, been very quiet so far with 2 wickets down already and just 12 runs coming in. Plays it back to the bowler, no runs again. This time the bowler has a shy at the stumps. A dot to finish off. Over number 4 ends 12 for the loss of 2 wickets. Royal Lions Cricket Club. Nahid to continue. Been absolutely brilliant. 2 overs from him to give away just 5 runs and pick up the wicket of Manoj Supan. And it's going to be Manjula on strike. Strikes him on the pad. The question is asked there. Not quite confident. As that struck again, Manjula on the pad. That's gone through to the keeper. Another well-directed delivery, angling in to the right-hander, going past the outside edge, through to the keeper. Muttalib, the man behind the stumps, doing a good job for his team. That's another good delivery and watchfully defended by Manjula. That's another quality delivery. That angle not quite doing the work for the batter there. Every time troubling with that incoming delivery. Beautifully done again by the bowler to keep it tied up for the batsman. Not able to get him away and get runs. 4 deliveries without a run over number 5 this time. He gets it away on the onside. The chase on for the long on fielder as he gets to the ball. 1 more run added with that. Nalakadayan back on strike with the last delivery of the over number 5 coming in to him. Good delivery off the inside edge towards the square leg fielder. We'll go through with a run here. The backing up is there as Faisal does it. 1 more run added over number 5 ends. 14 for the loss of 2 wickets. Royal Lions Cricket Club. Mufizul to continue into over number 3 and Nalakadayan powerfully strikes it but straight to the fielder. No runs, a dot delivery. The batsman not in the lookout for those runs as that was away. No run there, another dot delivery from Mufizul. That's uppishly played. Safely away for the batsman Nalakadayan as he was looking to go for another powerful strike through the offside. It's going to get him just a single. As Manjula is back on strike now. 3 deliveries gone, just 1 run off the over number 6, the last over of the power play. Swing and a miss. Good delivery there from Mufizul again. Manjula looking to go for that powerful strike. Misses to get any bat onto the ball. That struck well, but straight to the fielder here. Good work from the fieldsman. Quality effort from him to stop that cleanly, and that quick return back towards the keeper, resulting in no run again from Manjula's bat. Here comes the last delivery of the power play overs for Royal Lions Cricket Club. He's got that slower one in, is in the air, and that is going to be signalled as a no ball. And looks like the run out appeal is asked. The batsman might have just made it home. And that's a no ball. And it's going to be a free hit coming in. A run out was affected, but the batsman might have just made it home. The attempted slower one from Mufizal was probably above the waistline of the batsman. Fortunate that he wasn't able to put that away, and in the end it's a no ball and runs added to the score of Royal Lions Cricket Club. Down the leg side and a white signal. Played straight to the fieldsman to pick up a single. Over number 6 ends 18 for the loss of 2 wickets. Royal Lions Cricket Club after the power play overs come to an end. Now to continue into his last over here as Manjula strikes it, looking for another powerful hit. Doesn't quite middle it towards the long on field that the ball goes to, as a single comes in at 7th over here. Now then to his last one. Been absolutely brilliant bowling from him. Kept things very quiet for the batsman in the 3 overs that is bowled. He started his 4th one with a single coming off the first delivery. Fuller delivery there, troubling Nalaka then. Quality stuff from the bowler. Been absolutely brilliant with the ball, Nahid. That's cleaned him up. That's a beautiful delivery from the bowler. Attempted slow one and he's got it perfectly in place as the batsman has been cleaned up. Beautifully bowled, and it is Nalaka Dayan on his way back to the dugout as Knight strikes and picks up a wicket in his 4th over here. Brilliant bowling from him. Left-handed Nalaka on his way back to the dugout with that slow one, rolling his fingers over the ball to knock the top of the off stick of Nalaka. Wicket number 3 going down for Royal Lions Cricket Club as the new batsman makes his way to the centre. Been top class bowling from Nahid. Has been rewarded for the 2nd time in the spell. 2 good wickets for him, both being cleaned up. That's another good delivery to the new man who's just in, Bassett, at number 5. Down the leg side, and that will race away to the boundary ropes for delivery from Nahid, and that will be 5 wides being added to the score. He knows that. Straight away apologizes to the captain for that poor delivery that came in from him. Still the keeper doing well to try and stop that with a diving effort down the leg side. Not enough to get to the ball as 5 runs are added. With that, the score moves to 24 now for the loss of 3 wickets. Still 2 deliveries remain in this over. Bassett yet to get off the mark. Just 1 delivery for him. That's put away nicely in the gap, and that will race away to the boundary ropes. Quality strike from Bassett, opening the face of the bat and guiding it nicely along and in the gap to find a boundary. Nahid just seems to be tiring out here into his over number 4. But that was a top-class strike from the batsman, offering the face of the bat by opening it, and in the gap it races to the ropes. That's another good strike from him along the ground to pick up a single. With that, the over number 7 ends with 29 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Royal Lions Cricket Club. Bowling chain has been affected, and Sajib has been asked to come into the attack to bowl the over number 8 from the road end. Off the edge, and has been put down a straightaway opportunity. Goes down begging as Sajib starts to spell. Muttalib behind the stumps did get both his hands to the ball, and an opportunity missed out. The batsman Bassett surviving a scare as he picks up a run. That was a very good delivery from Sajib. This time he's bowling around the stumps, and that angle across, getting the thickish outside edge. The keeper there failing to hold on to the catching opportunity as the batsman survives. 1 more run added. Good delivery, nicely bowled. Off the edge this time, it's going to be held by the keeper, and no mistake done. Quality catch from him, and Sajib rewarded for some good bowling. And it is Manjula on his way back to the dugout. Royal Lions Cricket Club lose their 4th wicket here with 30 runs on the board. That was off the very thickish outside edge, and Sajib strikes as the keeper there, Muttalib, holds on to a good one. Quality catch from him. That's too far away from the batsman. Lovelu in at number 6. With angle across the line. The batsman looking to strike. Misses. Been absolutely terrific bowling performance this from Osmani. They've been terrific with the ball after they've been asked to bowl first. Royal Lions cleans him up with a beauty of a delivery. What a top class delivery that was from Sajib to clean up Lovelu without troubling the scorers. With that, the 5th wicket goes down for Royal Lions Cricket Club with 30 runs on the board. Osmani are on a roll here with the way they are turning things around. And what a delivery that was. The batsman had no answers to that. It's been cleaned up with a quality delivery. Lovelu disappointed on his way back to the dugout. Sajib striking for the 2nd time in his first over. Brilliant bowling from him. Sajib with his last delivery of his first over has been absolutely brilliant in this one, and that's a quality strike through the offside. The fielder giving it a chase. He will get to the ball. Imas, the new man, striking it along the ground, and the batsman will comfortably pick the 2nd run here. 2 more runs of the last delivery of the over from Sajib. 4 runs and a wicket, in a couple of wickets in fact for him from the over number 8. 2 for the loss of 5 wickets. Royal Lions Cricket Club. Nazmul has been introduced into the attack to bowl the over number 9. Man of the match performance for this man with the ball in the last outing for his team. Bowling brilliantly to pick up a 4-4. And it was a man of the match award that he got for his performance with the ball. And here is with his team right on top at this stage of the game. Watchfully plays it past the bowler. That is poor effort from Nazmul. That should have been stopped, resulting in a single for Basit as he gets off strike. And it's the new man Imas who's got a couple of runs of the very first delivery. Fuller delivery strikes it nicely along the ground. Imas to pick up another run. .34 for the loss of 5 wickets. Royal Lions Cricket Club struggling. That's a good delivery just outside the off-stump line. Good work from Muttalab behind the stumps to collect that cleanly. Basit has been fortunate as well in the last over. Missed out by the keeper to hold on to the catch that came off a very thickish edge of his bat. Watchfully plays it, but the fielder does well to quickly move across and stop that run. Good work. Four deliveries gone. 2 runs off the over number 9. Well-directed delivery. That was very close to taking off the stump on its way through to the fine leg fielder as one more run is added. Very good one from Nazmul to trouble Basit. off the inside edge and missing the stumps very closely. As one more run is added, back to Imas on strike. That's a good slow one, rolling his fingers over the ball, and Muttalab doing well to stop that. A dot to finish off. Over number 9 ends 35 for the loss of 5 wickets. Royal Lions Cricket Club. Bassett to be facing Sajib after a brilliant first over from him to pick up 2 wickets. Interesting to see what the batsmen look to do here. Over number 10 this. Well directed slow one towards the bowler. He tries to get his foot to the ball. No runs, a dot delivery. This time he started off with a slower delivery. Sajib rolling his fingers over the ball. The batsman watchfully playing it. That struck him on the pad. The question is asked. Good delivery again from Sajib. Fuller in line this time, troubling the batsman as he's looking to defend that. Excellent bowling from Osmani to keep trying things and mixing it up for the batters not to be in a comfortable position as they're struggling with the scorecard reading 35 for the loss of 5 wickets. Look to strike through in the mid-wicket region. The fielder is very quick to get to the ball. Good work from him. Just 1 run for the batter, Bassett, as he gets off strike, and back to Imas on strike now. Good strike there along the ground towards the long on fielder. Brilliant pick up and a throw from the fieldsman. 1 more run added. Two deliveries remain in this over. Another quiet one for Royal Lions Cricket Club. Just 2 runs coming off the bat. And now he's decided to go over the stumps to Bassett. Sajib with the ball. That struck him on the pad, and there you go. The finger goes up. The batsman has to depart back to the dugout, and he is in disbelief as wicket number 6 goes down. It is Bassett on his way back to the dugout here as Sajib has done the trick by moving over the stumps and then trapping the batsman right in front of the stumps to get him another wicket. His 3rd victim here, and that is Bassett. And surely the ball is going on to strike the stump. Umpire Shahid Raja signalling the end of the batsman with his finger being raised. 37 for the loss of 6 wickets. Royal Lions Cricket Club in a lot of trouble here in the over number 10. The new batsman looks like it's going to be Asidin on strike. Corrections there, it is Mubin. Another good delivery, watchfully defending this time the batsman. With that, the 10th over comes to an end. At the halfway stage, Royal Lions Cricket Club in a big trouble here with 37 runs and 6 wickets down. With that dot delivery, a wicket in that over, successful one for Nazmul, 3 runs. Royal Lions Cricket Club 40 for the loss of 7 wickets after the completion of over number 11. Over number 12 coming in. Sajib to bowl his 3rd over. Starts off with a couple coming off the bat of Imaz in the first delivery. Imaz has looked very positive in his inning. He's wanting to strike the ball hard. Not really bothered with the situation that his team is in. Probably he wants to get some big hits. Off the edge. And a good catch taken, brilliantly held by Dilawar there, the captain, holding on to a terrific catch as Imas is on his way back to the dugout. Sajib strikes to pick up his 4th wicket. That was absolutely brilliant catch from Dilawar as the captain gets into the act here. As another wicket goes down for Royal Lions Cricket Club. That was very nicely held. Brilliantly done by the captain as the new batsman at number 10 walks to the centre. Kevin is the new man coming in at number 10. Will be facing Sajib. He's been absolutely brilliant with the ball. 7 runs and 4 wickets into his over number 3. Goes past the outside edge. The batsman swinging at it. Misses. Kevin prepared to take the risk. Not quite bothered with the situation that his team is in. Straight away looking to take on the bowler and strike it hard. Sajib has a big smile on his face. He's enjoyed the spell. Why not? He's got 4 wickets and still counting. That's another dot delivery through to the keeper. And that's going to be a wicket here. That is top class stuff from the keeper. He was very watchful. And the batsman was out of his ground when the stumps were disturbed. And that's going to be another wicket for the bowler. As the stumping has been affected. Sajib, the man to strike again. Very watchful from the keeper. And straight away he was interested. He watchfully comes close to the stumps and affects the stumping. As the batsman was out of his ground. A disappointment for the young man as he makes his way back to the dugout without troubling the scorers. Kevin, with that, 9 wickets are down for Royal Lions Cricket Club as the last man makes his way to the centre. Sajib striking again and picking up another wicket. 5 for 7 from his 2.4 overs. As Sebastian is the new man who's walked in at number 11. Fishing outside the off-stump line. Goes through to the keeper, a dot delivery. .42 for the loss of 9 wickets, Royal Lions Cricket Club. That's a slow one to finish off the over. 12 overs done, 42 for the loss of 9 wickets. Sebastian and Amal have to fight it out here. Not sure how long they can do that, as all the 9 wickets have gone down and are in the single digits. So far the top scorer is Basit. He's got 9. Imas has got 8. Not a very, very good looking scoreboard there, similar to a big telephone number with an ISD code on it, the scorecard. Nazmul with the ball to Amal on strike. Goes past the bat as he was looking to strike through the offside. Dot delivery from Nazmul as he starts his over number 2. That's uppishly played. Good fall less safely of the long off fieldsman. 1 more run added. Score moves to 43 now. As Sebastian is the man on strike. He's yet to get off the mark. 2 deliveries for him. And Nazmul will be looking to target the stumps here. And he gets one in the line of the stumps and watchfully get some bat onto the ball there. Good work from Sebastian. That's another watchfully played delivery by the batsman. Is doing well here to defend those fuller deliveries coming in towards him. That's another fuller delivery and watchfully defended. Disappointment for the bowler. Nazmul doesn't know what needs to be done here. He's getting it right in the block hole, and Sebastian is doing well to defend those fuller deliveries coming into him. Good work from the batsman. He's putting up a fight here. And eventually a wide comes in, with one more run being added to the score of Royal Lions Cricket Club. Bangs in shot and he guides it away nicely towards the third man fielder. Will pick up a single, Sebastian, to retain the strike. Oh, number 13 ends 44 for the loss of, in fact 45 for the loss of 9 wickets, with a run coming of the last delivery. 13 overs completed. Over number 14, Sajib, to bowl his last over. He's been absolutely brilliant. 7 runs and 5 wickets to his name already. Can he get the 6th one here as Sebastian is on strike? That's a well-directed delivery, watchfully defended by Sebastian. Not much footwork from him, but he's being watchful to get the bat onto the ball at the right moments. .45 for the loss of 9 wickets. And that's watchfully defended to pick up a run. The batsmen are hurrying through, and it's going to be just a single as Amal gets on strike. Offering a lot of resistance there, Sebastian, with a defensive approach that he's got. He's got 2 runs as well, and Amal is the man on strike now. 3 deliveries for him with a run coming off his bat. That struck him on the pad, and that's going to be the end of the inning for Royal Lions Cricket Club. A brilliant slow one from Sajib has done the trick for him. The batsman looking to stay low and strike it away on the offside has been trapped right in front of the stumps as another wicket goes down, leg before wicket, and that's the 6th wicket for Sajib from top class bowling from him. And as a result of that, Royal Lions Cricket Club, a disappointing outing for them with the bat. They've been cleaned up with just 46 runs on the board. Just look at those figures, 3.3 overs, 6 wickets and 8 runs given away with 15 dots that is bowled of the 21 deliveries. Brilliant bowling from Sajib. There's the poor story for Royal Lions Cricket Club. 46 for the loss of 10 wickets. The top scorer, Basit 9. Imas getting 8. Nalaka getting 6. And Don Manjula chipping in at 5 runs. In the bowling, it was absolutely brilliant performance from the bowlers. Sajib 6 wickets. Nahid 2 wickets. Nazmal and Mufizal chipping in with a wicket apiece. In the run chase, 47 is what they need to get Osmani to win this game. And looks like that should be done with so much ease, with some quality in their batting lineup. We'll take a break now. On the other side, when we come back, the chase coming in from Osmani. Welcome back, dear viewers. It's going to be the run chase coming in from Osmani after a terrific performance from them. Sajib picking up 6 wickets from his brilliant spell of bowling. And Royal Lions Cricket Club were in all sorts of trouble as they elected to have a bat after they won the toss. They've cleaned up for a very low score. And Amal is the bowler who will be starting the proceedings with Faisal on strike. At the non-strikers end is Alamin. For sure, Osmani will want to knock those runs off in quick time. Long on and long off, the 2 men in the deep for the bowler. And straight away, Faisal looks to go for that powerful strike through the offside and has got a boundary to start the proceedings with the ball. And the first delivery resulting in a boundary. And straight away, Osmani making their intentions very clear. They want to knock those runs off in quick time. That is a quality hit from the batsman to result in a boundary. Manjula behind the stumps. This is a fuller delivery and has been deposited for a maximum. And that's gone the distance. That is poor delivery from Amal. And that has gone out of the park for a 6. Two deliveries, 10 runs over number 1. Strikes it nicely in the gap. The chase is on. The fielder will get to the ball. As Alamin gets on strike now with a single coming in from Faisal's bat. That's off the thickish outside edge and the batsmen are through with a single. One more run added. Swing and a miss and a white signal coming in from the umpire, Shahid Raja. That's straight to the fieldsman. A good stop from Nalaka. That's another powerful strike and that's gone away. Racing to the boundary ropes. A good start in the inning for Osmani. 17 runs off the over number 1. The runs have come in pretty quickly with 17 off the over number 1 and the chase. As Nalaka then has been asked to come into the attack to bowl the over number 2. Nalaka bowling his spin here. Left arm orthodox. It's gone in the air. The fielder will not probably be able to get to the ball. It was in the air for quite some time. As one run comes in from Amin's bat. It's back to Faisal on strike. 15 of 5 deliveries from him. down the leg side, and a white signal comes in from the umpire Sajjad Ahmed. Score moves to 19. Goes on the onside with a powerful strike. The chase is on for the fielder. He will get to the ball probably. Just stop it before the ropes as one more run comes in. He's gone for a powerful strike just out of the reach of the keeper. He's desperately trying to go for the catch there. Al-Amin survives another scare in the last match as well. Departed pretty cheaply. He had a chance earlier on as he played that in the air, falling short of the fieldsman. Again, looking for that big powerful strike. Misses to get it off the middle. This time is an excellent work from the keeper, effecting a stumping. The slower delivery from Nalaka. Going through to the keeper. Quality stuff from him. As Amin is looking to get that big hit in to get going with the proceedings. 2 deliveries remain in this over. Nalaka with the ball to Al-Amin. That's been worked off the pads, and that might just get to the boundary ropes here. The fielder will give up on the chase as the ball reaches the boundary ropes. Al-Amin strikes and picks a boundary with a delivery remaining in the over number 2. Wide delivery. One more run added. Score moves to 25 now. Slower through the air and has been struck straight towards the fielder in the deep. Going to be just a single. Over number 2 ends. 26 runs on the board for Osmani. Sebastian into the attack. That's played up easily and might get just away from the fielders. Al-Amin is looked to go for another powerful strike, and the batsman will be through with that second run. Al-Amin trying to hit it very hard, just out of the reach of the fieldsman. As 2 runs are added, score moves to 26. Works it away on the onside to pick a single. Good delivery from Sebastian. That gets Faisal on strike. Swing and a miss, striking him outside the off stump line. The question was asked. No troubles for the batsman. Dot delivery. Sebastian slower through the air. As Faisal was looking to go for the big hit. Missed to get bat onto the ball, and that's been put away. Good work from the fielder. Diving stop from him. No runs. Dot delivery. Just 3 runs off the over from Sebastian. Faisal has been struck again on the pad, and this time it's going to be a wicket. Sebastian strikes as wicket number 1 goes down for Osmani with 29 runs on the board. There's the wicket. That was surely going on towards the stump. The bowler was asking the question, and umpire Shahid Raja making the right decision as the batsman's stay comes to an end. Sebastian, after picking up a wicket, will be bowling to the new man who's made his way out to the centre with 29 runs on the board and a wicket down. Osmani gets it away straight to the mid-wicket fielder. Dot to finish off. Over number 3 ends 29 for the loss of 1 wicket. Osmani. Nalaka starting off his over number 2 off the thickish inside edge, and Alameen looking for that couple. Gets it comfortably. 2 runs added. Score moves to 31 now. That's going to be another run added. We'll get Rafiqul on strike, facing Nalaka. Another 15 runs to get down the leg side, and that's going to be 2 more runs. Good work from the young man with that sliding effort to stop the ball. Score moves to 34 runs now. Another 13 required. That's a good delivery. Good running between the wickets as well. And the batsman will go through with that second run, with 2 more runs being added in the form of a bye probably. There you go, the signal coming in from the umpire, Sajjad Ahmed. Score moves to 36 now. Fuller delivery has been struck nicely. The chase is on for the fielder. He will stop the ball. Good work in the deep, with 1 more run being added. The score now moves to 37. 10 runs required for Osmani. Over number 4 this. Rafiqul on strike. Strikes it straight back towards the bowler. Good work from Nalaka to stop that. Slower through the air. The batsman swings and misses a dot to finish off. 3 overs, in fact 4 overs done. 37 for a wicket. Sebastian will continue into his over number 2. His first over, he got a wicket of Faisal, trapping him in front of the stumps. Strikes it along the ground to pick up a single. Alameen, 9 more runs required. as Rafiqul gets on strike. He's yet to get off the mark. 3 deliveries for him. And he's struck that well. Quality hit from him, and that's racing away to the boundary ropes. Rafiqul gets off the mark in style with a boundary coming off his bat. Five more required. Struck that nicely along the ground, straight to the fieldsman Don Manjula, with one more run being added to the score. And now with 4 runs required, it's Alamin on strike. Advances down the track, he's played that a long way in the air, the fielder coming under that, and he puts it down as the batsman will pick up a single. Score moves to 44 now, 3 runs away from a victory. That's a good strike, straight to the fieldsman. The throw isn't sharp enough. Adding 1 more run to the score, moves to now 45. With a delivery remaining in this over, 2 runs is what is required for a victory. Swing and a miss, and looks like a stumping has been effected, and that's going to be the end of Alamin. Sebastian strikes again to pick up his wicket number 2. There's the wicket. Slower through the air. The batsman too early into that wild swing. Not getting any bat onto the ball as the stumping was effected. Good work from Manjula. Sebastian picking up his wicket number 2 with Alamin departing after scoring 16 from 15 deliveries. The ball has been handed over to the young man coming in to bowl the over number 6. And he's played that in the air, and that's going to be put down by the keeper. That was a chance. Manjula will be disappointed. How did that miss off his gloves? He's disappointed for sure, as Kevin, who came into the attack, starts off with a good delivery, finding the outside edge of Rafiqul's back, and he survives as the scores are at level now. They look for a quick run, and with that, the end of the inning, with the required runs being chased down. Osmani winning the match by 8 wickets. In the chase of 47, they lose out 2 wickets. Mohammad Faisal getting 16, Alamin getting 16 at the top of the order. Rafiqul not out on 7, and Sharif getting a single to finish off the game. Sebastian, the pick of the bowlers, in fact the only man to get wickets there, 2 from 2 overs to give away 11 runs, and man of the match for sure is going to be Sajib for his brilliant piece of bowling. 3.3 overs, 8 runs and 6 wickets to his name for a big victory for Osmani, winning the match by 8 wickets. That's it from the live coverage. We'll see with the live action coming in tomorrow from Sulevia Cricket Ground.